Welcome to the tutorial explaining the new interactive dashboards feature of Accurity. This feature is about allowing business users to make dashboards with widgets for the purpose of data quality reporting. We start by navigating to the main menu of the Data Quality Observability solution and clicking the Dashboards option. Click the plus button in the top left corner and a detailed view on the left side of the screen will appear. Fill in the name and description of your dashboard. Then click the Save button to create the blank dashboard on the right side. You will notice 9 blank slots for widgets appear on the screen's right half. In the detailed view to the left, you will see that 6 widget types are offered to you to fill the blank spaces. Each of the widget types shows what the widget will look like in the end and has icons next to it that tell you what type of measurements can be used in them. You can implement a widget by dragging and dropping a widget type from the detailed view onto one of the 9 blank slots on the dashboard. You can also drag and drop the widgets you already placed from slot to slot. After having done that, you need to specify where the widget will take its data from. First, select the analysis group that contains the measurement you want to base a widget on. Then, use the field below to choose from measurements that are of types that are allowed for this particular widget. Then choose what the widget will be called on the dashboard. The first widget type shows the percentage of either good or bad quality records in the last run of a measurement and demonstrates this with a graph. Use the Display Trend switch to enable or disable the display of result change between the current run and the one before that. Usable measurements are aggregate checks and data quality rules. The second widget type shows the percentage of either good or bad quality records in the last run of a measurement and demonstrates this with a graph. It also shows the total number of tested records, the number that passed the check and the number that failed. Use the Display Trend switch to enable or disable the display of result change between the current run and the one before that. The only usable measurement is a data quality rule. The third widget type shows the same information as the second widget type. The difference is that this type does not contain a graph. Instead, the entire widget has either a green or red background depending on whether the last run of the measurement has passed or failed. Use the Display Trend switch to enable or disable the display of result change between the current run and the one before that. The only usable measurement is a data quality rule. The fourth widget type shows a trend graph. It describes visually what the percentage of failed or passed rules was in past runs and how it developed from run to run over time, with each dot on the graph representing a run record. Hovering over each dot displays details about the change in data quality from run to run. Use the Show Threshold Areas switch to enable or disable the visual representation of passed, failed, threshold in the trend graph. Use the Show 0 to 100% on y-axis switch to extend the peaks and troughs of the trend graph to use the maximum of the widget space. You can set up the range you want your trend graph to cover. It can cover either a range of measurement results or a range of days. Note that if the base measurement hasn't been run within the selected days range, it will not display anything. You can choose a range from 2 to 30 results or days. Usable measurements are aggregate checks, data quality rules, and basic measurements. The fifth widget type shows the change between the last run and the run before it. It also has the background filled with either green or red, depending on whether the data quality increased or decreased between the runs. The only usable measurement is a data quality rule. The sixth widget type shows the plain numerical result of a basic measurement, and only basic measurements can be used in this widget type. Once you've set the widget up, click the Save button to save the widget. If you want to edit an already existing widget, open its dashboard and click the pencil icon in its top right corner. Click the pencil icon in the top right corner of your chosen widget to open its detailed view. Once you're done editing, you can leave the dashboard editing mode by clicking the cross pencil icon in its top right corner. Thank you for watching the tutorial on how to use the new Interactive Dashboards feature. In case you want to know more about interactive dashboards, aggregate checks, or another feature of Accurity, open the Accurity User Guide. Feel free to contact us with any feedback you may have. We wish you smooth and efficient use of Accurity. Goodbye.